Hello again. In scanning through 3 articles, I found out through a meta-analysis that the up-and-coming generation, that is the Y generation, has a high acceptance rate to group assessments. This is according to Becker, Keogh, and Tennant, 2007. Personally, I find this hard to grasp. I don't want to receive a grade based on what others have done, and in all fairness, I don't want others to receive a grade based on what I did. So if the instructor is basing a grade on contribution, we could have a certain amount of subjective intuition here. On the other hand, if everyone gets the same grade for the project, would the academically strong students be carrying the load for the weaker? I guess we are migrating away from the normal Bell distribution curve here. Focusing on formative testing cultures, we sort of understand that tests and quizzes are the norm. In the grand scheme of things, though, formative assessment is for the teacher to know if the students have absorbed the content presented or purportedly presented, this thus indicating how well the teacher taught. In online courses, without lectures or presentations, students are totally at the mercy of reading for comprehension. In this instance, will tests show imagination or deeper understandings? This now leads us to, at least for me, the idea of the portfolio assessment. According to Love and Cooper, 2004, there are good things and bad things about this, at least for distance education within e-portfolios. Capturing the bad part first, we have this. The design brief omits most of the key educational and administrative issues and instead focuses only on identifying technical means. In some instances, the e-portfolio consists of only one essay or one project. There is an over or narrow view of the value of all the stakeholders, usually only accounting for teaching and learning. So what about other possible aptitudes? And lastly, bad design. It's not integrated with course outcomes. Out with the bad and here comes the good. The benefits weigh in with portfolios can contain many different types of evidence of learning. Also, they resolve problems of equity and moderation. Viewers can glean a richer picture of overall learning and competencies. Students own the process. It can show authentic learning environments. It can show collation of evidence of fundamental skills. It also shows the lifelong learning context. And lastly, it shows that students can manipulate information technology and information systems. I would suppose that to have a quality portfolio, some sort of rubric would have to be introduced, at least for a single class or an assignment. Having a bent for the constructivist theory of learning, as a teacher, I would like to be able to see that knowledge has been attained. So in this realm, let's say mathematics, we would look for the ability to solve mathematical problems. Ideally, the overall picture would be that students can show that they can problem solve. Practicality-wise, though, every instance of assessment will have particulars accompanying the appropriate grade level. The foremost issue in an online environment, though, is integrity, ethics, and virtue. IT-savvy students look for workarounds in completing assignments instead of just doing the work. Thank you for your time.